Alright then. Another day. Another surprise direction to take everything, I suppose. We've returned to EOSD because I am feeling like I need to take a detour through through to an extra stage for once, and it feels like it's time. However, I would like to collect a few I like to collect a particular shot type to be able to do it with first, if I'm able to. I plan to have a go at the extra on Friday, this Friday stream. So I would like to try and collect one more shot type for the attempts. So the goal is to get it in this stream or die trying. If not, I will have to figure out how to do it without it. But I feel okay. I mean, with any new shot type in EOSD, it is just hoping that I am okay with patchy. I should be in this particular case. As it obviously says in the title, it is Marisa A. Obviously, I want to skip one particular spell card in in the extra, and then everything else is just like, it's just pretty good. Even though I can't usually play Marisa to save my life, because Marisa is fast, shall we say, and I can't keep up. So, alas, we have to try, and we will attempt. Oh boy, we will attempt. So, all things appear to be running smoothly before I just get too far in. Everything appears to be running smoothly. My audio is recording, that's good. That's running. Stream Avatar is running. My other things are running, I believe. Yes, they are, just about. Good. Everything appears to be working for the moment, which means something's going to go wrong. I've lowered the... I lowered a couple of settings for... Hang on, I'm trying to fix a weird issue on my... It's annoying that that's happened, but fine, whatever. Yeah, so that's fine, that's worked out. Yeah, I'm just going through, making sure my stuff is working, and then we are going to get started, I suppose. So, yeah. So A, who I have not got a 1cc with, and thus is not currently eligible for extra, which means I have to go and play EOSD again, which means I need to remember how to play EOSD. I haven't actually attempted to play EOSD since the 1cc's, which, for those not counting, was at the start of the year. Well, not the start of the year, it was 7 months ago. Nearly 8 was the last time. So this should be fun, good. I'm glad some things about me never change. My power collection is still bad, no matter where I am. No matter who I'm playing as, my power collection will always be bad, and so will my Rumia. Rumia, can you actually physically die? Thank you. Jesus, I left that a little. I suppose that's the problem with Marisa as well, is obviously everything is direct damage, so the second I'm not chasing as hard as humanly possible, the worse things get. Fine. My stuff is still set to thingy because it's not reset yet. I forgot that my thing won't have actually reset until the boss appears. So hopefully, if I've done my stuff right, it should switch to Rumia in a second. Hopefully. Yeah, we go. There's Rumia. Right. Jesus. Aim a little low for that. my liking. I don't normally see it come that low. At least to drop that in my face anyway. Balls that up because I was like really wanted to greed. So my time is going to be nice and slow. As slow as Marisa ever gets anyway. I mean, it's not exactly hurting for damage or speed, are we? That's fine. Who needs points anyway? Or power. Power either. Who needs either? You know? Evidently not me, based on the way I go about collecting. But to abuse the best part of Marisa, which is just... Oh, she just came to me. She just... That was a speed kill that doesn't actually doesn't help. That is such a speed kill that... If anything, it's kind of negative. Negative speed kill. Right. My theories are. So I would very much like to, you know... I'd have liked to have gotten my full power, but at the same time, I don't need it. I think that's right. Right, Icicle Fall. Icicle was easy. And yet I still scare myself of it every time. Like that. That was... No, we're not actually at full power. There we are. I went to collect and then went, huh, something's off about that. Right, don't perfect freeze me. Ooh, don't, I said don't. Very specifically said do not perfect freeze me. Yeah, like that. Do you know? You know what? That's fine. We didn't need it anyway. Now that we've had a nice introductory first run to remind ourselves that what game we're playing and how I can in fact just be cheated at all times. You see how I successfully dodged like every item there? It's really impressive. Romeo, why are you still alive? Like, genuinely, why are you still alive? What are we doing? What are we doing here? No, I'm not taking that. I'm not allowing that to happen. That's just going to put me in a really, like, weird state of mind. What was that about? Oh, stage 1. How I hate thee in all games. The collection stage is always my biggest weakness. Like, we're just not doing damage. This is your entire thing, Marisa. Okay, Marisa, what the fuck are you doing? Why do I have no fucking damage? This is literally your entire gimmick. I know my, like, collection is bad, but come on. Why have I made this difficult for myself? I don't really know. Like, what is that? That is some low power. Honestly, almost humorously low power. I would be laughing. I know that, like, you know, I've been playing 2 games where I get to actually have power early on, but even so. Oof. A slow and painful demarcation, I'll tell you that. Not that slow and painful. I mean, painful, it's always painful. Right, power collection, please. I'd like some power, just a bit. Just a smidgen of the old power would be nice. Compared to the other run, this is comically slow instead. We've gone right the other way. Where is all our power? Please, for the love of God. I need some serious power. Ooh, I almost shot myself straight into that icicle. That good old ice chunk. What am I? Shit, I did not mean, I just accidentally clicked straight through. That's really impressive, because I pressed like one button. We skipped. Thank you. Right, can we not fuck up Icicle Fall? Yeah, this is the Marisa Ray problem we are now experiencing right here in like full HD, which is the character decides to walk away from you, good luck. You know, the boss decides they're going to be on the other side of the screen. You don't get to play the game. I very nearly fucked that up. Thank you, Jenna, for finally dying. Full power, thank you. Okay, see, that's fine. Stage 3. I don't really know what I was expecting. I thought I moved as well, to be honest, but I actually didn't. I was like, yes, move out of that, and then I sort of just stared at it for some reason. Well, that's fine. That takes all the sort of... yeah. All the thought out of this. You. Oof. No, I was in the wrong spot. I don't know what I was doing there. I just sort of looked at what I was doing and went, why am I right there? Of all places. Okay. We're just skipping straight through. Wondering if one of the keys is stuck, because that went through so fast. Really? Game tried it. Okay. What? Oh my god, my eyes. Actually, hang on a second. Genuinely, hang on a second, hang on. Sorry about that, I need to adjust my lights and my glasses because I just realised, like, when I actually looked down again at where I was getting this unexpected bit of glare from my lights. I was like, huh, no wonder I'm, like, missing stuff in front of me. Also, hi Lord Steel, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm making choices. Not good choices, that's for sure. Right. Yeah, I want you to go down this time and not, like, mess me about. So don't mess me about. Thank you. I'm doing okay, besides the fact that we're here playing this again for some inexplicable reason. The inexplicable reason being that I want to unlock at least one extra potential shot type or extra stage that may or may not happen. But otherwise, I'm doing great. I don't like it when you come low to do that. That's a really rude maneuver. See, this is a much healthier, like, power I'm about to have. Not what last time. Not what last time I'm doing this on, like, 40-something an hour. No wonder I felt weak. I love dodging items, me. Dodging items is the best. Dodge items, collect bullets. That's the name of the game, I think. Are you gonna be slow and painful this time, or it's not the uber speed kill, but it's a decent kill. It could be, but then I'd have to collect it, you see. Much the same way that what if the items are bullets? You know? What if? What then? What say you then? Okay. Is my thing broken? No. Okay, I think we're fine. Last time my my skip dialogue was just stuck, and I just reached Cherno and immediately started the fight, and I panicked. Good, you're following me. Right, can we not get perfect freeze this time? I really like it if I don't get perfectly frozen. I get at least imperfectly frozen if it's going to be anything, you know? Okay, Cherno, this is kind of that was kind of a rude maneuver. I won't lie. Not the biggest fan of that one. And that was kind of a dick move, yep. I don't know why I did that. My brain literally looked at that direction and went, that's the wrong direction. I'm genuinely confused. What part of my brain overrode every possible action I could have taken there? Literally any other button press would have been fine. No button press would have been fine. So why did I do it? What call of the void just came to me then? She was. I know I was making comments about eating bullets, but this is ridiculous. Ah, I was hoping to see you actually land the jump. I want to make sure that it's working. Hang on, I gotta see you try and make a jump. I want to know if the mechanic is working. Too early, too early. An art form to this. Aww. Ah, that's fair enough. It's okay. I'll be generous. And I'll cause another one. Because I do want to see if it will run. There you go. Now, does this run? It does. Bum 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 bum. You have received an alt color. There we go. If it exists in your thing, it has worked properly. But also, that's a good point. I had to reset your stream avatar specifically because the last time you were here, yours was just not in. Yours for some reason was breaking, and I don't know why. I had to fully reset yours, and I think it was. I was hoping it was going to work, which it seems to be because you have a level again now that's actually updating. It is an alternate color, so basically, Akana, you have her alternate color palette available in the extension somewhere. You can also win the pets, like I have the book and the UFO and a lot of stuff like that. There's a lot of like faffing around with cool things that I've done with the stream avatar system. Anyway, I should probably return to, playing the game. Good, I didn't deactivate that. Failing, please load. There we go. Right, now concentrate again. Because I do not wish to die like in Egypt. Cool, that was a very quick kill for that. Very happy with that. That was looking a little bit dicey. I don't know if it was necessary, but it was a bit airy. I actually dodged it, but again, I don't care, because better to bomb and not need it. And yeah, there's the other thing I have with stream avatars, where there is literally a shop system using the points that are inside of the extension points, which is what that advertises, because I was wanting to experiment with stuff. I don't think you'll have enough of them in it, but the point is, it's there. It's a system that exists. Okay, let's remember how... Yeah. Again, I had to reset all your stuff, so I'm not surprised that you're broke. Yep, I just made that look like I intended to do any of that dodging. And that I wasn't, like, wetting myself every step of the way. Okay, books. It's normal books, man. It can't be that hard. Normal books. It's fine. I've got to relearn that we're playing EOSD again and that Bubble is scary. Yes, random point items on the ground spawn every so often, and you stand on them and they give you 50 points. for people who aren't me, I can't trigger it and the bot can't trigger it. So only other people can trigger them. They're a spawned thing in... They're like a spawned block in it, but they have a trigger attached to it that runs for a whole other app that I use. Where I do all my bot actions off another app. So... which is how I do a lot of it. Like, a lot of it is not tied to directly streamers. Apparently a lot of it could be, but I don't know the necessary coding details to do that. Yep. Yep. Once again, totally intentional. Boy, I almost felt like I knew what I was doing for a second there. I know I was on the wrong side, but I couldn't escape. I pressed bomb. I promise you I did. After all that looking really cool. But yeah, because I use a bot that uses a lot of... that's not like made by me, but the thing is a very heavily customizable bot. I can do a lot of very weird interactions with most stuff, and I discover a lot of weird things I can do with stream avatars with it. But it took a lot of learning stuff. I've never really coded before, so that was fun. Okay, right. Yeah, Sylvie Horn regular level is fine. Agni Shine high level next, if I recall. Yeah, Agni Shine high level, which is weird because of the nature of fireballs. Fireballs scare the Jesus out of me, because what are their hitboxes? Does anyone know? Nobody knows. No one's ever seen a fireball hitbox before. Do they even have them? Or are they just coded to pray for death? Forest Blaze is terrifying. He says going into Emerald Megalith. Places I don't want to be, right on the bottom. Okay, fine. You know what? That was an acceptable patchy. I'll take that. Acceptable patchy. Thank you for being kind to me. I'll pat your giant fumo later. I'm not going to try and do this cleverly. I'm just going to do it the way I've always done it. I know you can do this in a more, like, clever way. I'm not going to. I'm terrified of... especially after I attempted it briefly, and every time I've tried to, I've died. Speaking of dying to things, trying to be clever. Ooh. Here's a safe strat. I've just seen the way you do it, where you kill one of the fairies each time first, and I was like, that's really clever. It looks good. I don't know how, like, valuable it is, but it looks good. Yeah, a bit longer. I haven't done Sakia in over half a year, so I have coming back into this, and it's coming back to me in the worst, like, way possible. Thank you, Sakia. I cocked that up. I cocked that up because I was too busy trying to figure out. I cocked that up massively. I was trying to think of like 2 different things at the same time, and I mixed up what I wanted to do in my head. I got what I wanted to do backwards. That's really annoying. So now we're going to see this on a bizarrely low rank. Ugh, not being Reimu and just like, or Reimu B and just deleting that is miserable. There is a Sakia Fumo, however, EOSD is weird in that I can only do it off of when an enemy appears for the very first time. Like, the trigger for EOSD is weird because they don't show the names in the corner like they do with every other game, so I can't just have a constant check for it. The only reliable one I have is when they appear, so if I skip through it or make a mistake, it doesn't appear quickly. I pressed bomb. I swear I pressed bomb. I know this is my thing. My bomb does not. I need to relearn my own bomb timing because I do not have that down. There is definitely a slight delay on mine, on my like click. I didn't think I had one before though, but I definitely noticed it when I was playing IN. And then ever since I noticed it in IN, everything's been sort of horrifying. Yeah, I saw how screwed I was there. Fine, I was a little bit nervous about that hitbox, but just did it in time. Oh yeah. Be careful when entering my 7TV pile of emotes. There is there's a few. It's just a large number of emotes. You're happy to take a guess on how many there are in that one sites folder. I guarantee you it's probably higher. Oh yeah, the Alice one's great, I love it. Okay, we didn't make a mistake, we didn't get hugged by a fairy. Okay, meek, be kind. Fuck. That's not kind, that's quite the opposite of kind. Didn't even give me to waste a bomb. Okay, Romelia is good. She opens with that. She opens to the one that I've been training against by learning bubbles wrong. So I might have to bomb my way through it. Yep, because bubbles, man, how do they work? Good star dated, maybe? Good star dated, maybe? Maybe? Or are you gonna go to the other end of the planet and just hide from me the entire fight? Amelia, what the fuck are you doing up there? Amelia, please. Amelia, please, come back. God's sake. Right, Scarlet Neverworld with 2 bombs isn't... it's fine. I've capped Scarlet Neverworld once before. I don't remember how I did it. It was literally over half a year ago. But I was as shocked as I was then when I figured out how to read the Matrix for that one. Huh? I genuinely didn't think that was going to hit me, but that's fine. Oh, fuck me. Okay, no. I looked up for half a second. I literally looked up for 0.5 of a second. Can you please end? I don't want to waste another bomb on this mess. I've got Scarlet shoot to do. I knew that was going to happen. I can't avoid Scarlet shoot. By the way, my power. My power. Oh, rather my points, rather, is what I meant, not my power. My points. This is quite literally the lowest points value that I've ever seen myself have into Amelia. Like, what? What is this? This is gonna fail because I'm not gonna cap this, but... And I'm okay with that. I've accepted that in my life. Yep, there we go. No. Oh, if I didn't just, like... just not see what I was doing on... Vlad Tepes. I want to point out, I had a brief look at Lunatic and I did the equivalency of some of these on my first try. Capping, in some cases. Just out of just sheer curiosity at one point. Do it on normal? Nah. Like, Vampire Illusion, I capped that quite happily the first time I ever looked at it. Vlad Tepes, the equivalency on normal, always takes something off of me. Without fail. Alright, it'd be nice if Marisa could get some points. I know the reason is because, you know, I'm terrified of, like, hawking. Mostly because I'm spending most of my time desperately trying to do damage. It was a fine run, especially considering how much of it I just forgot. But yeah, like, literally it's just a case of if I had just successfully bombed one of those deaths where I've tried and failed, I would have been fine, and then I would have finished the stream. That's okay, because that means the stream doesn't sort of, you know, run out of content. Because I didn't want to I don't want to attempt the extra until Friday, preferably. Friday being quite an important date. just a mildly important date. Can Rumia die? Thank you. Rumia mid is annoying on normal because she doesn't have a spell card, so she just runs around the entire thing. Instead of like, you know, so she has much more health to deal with. It just slows the whole thing down. Ooh, big point item, thank you. Thank you for your generosity. I do like a big P every once in a while, because you feel bad for me because of how little I've got. I understand how you work, game. I see through you. Okay, that's just needless. Just a bit rude, honestly. Roomba, please go down. Roomba, please go down. Yeah, in much the same way as before, I didn't let Rumia's like portrait actually come up because in time for it to load that she had appeared, hence why her Fumo hasn't appeared. I need to keep making more. That's the real thing that keeps me from moving on to games, is need to have all the Fumos done. Oh. I'm most of the way through now. I'm halfway through now at the face Fumos. Thank you. I enjoy making them, and I originally made them for the option of having them thrown at my face, which is still a function, but is limited to how it's used at the minute because, you know, I'm not an affiliate yet, so it can't be triggered off of channel point redeems. But I also was just like, at a certain point, I was just like, can I get this to just load with like stuff on the screen? When I discovered a piece of, again, another one of my 500 pieces of kit that run and systems that run on my stream that is realistically should be used for way more complicated things than I use it for, than just for, you know, showing Fumos on the screen. But I think it's the most important use of it. But really powerful piece of kit. And I'm like, yeah, but what if I used it just to display Fumos? Right, we're not actually at full power. For the most part, I'll stop for a minute while I think about talking, so I don't forget to sit on Joe's head. Yeah, by and large, in a minute, my thought process is like, I want to stream other stuff as well, but also I'm trying to sort out the affiliate first, and obviously the Touhou category is most likely to get me the viewership number. It's the real necessary issue. So once that's done, which if I'm lucky could be today, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's gonna tip over or not. I'll find out at the end of the stream. The problem is that it's at the moment I do, but I do have plans to stream other stuff as I go on, so it would be inconsistent in time. Like, it wouldn't feel quite right to add it. Otherwise I would if it was. So at the minute it is, but it's not. Like, I want to do, basically I'm never going to do less days than this. I'm just going to add days. to do other stuff is the plan eventually. But that's eventually. I don't know when that's going to be. That looks right. Right, let's go full. Don't fall. Oh Lord, have mercy. I see that out of the corner of my eye. Thank you, Sarah, for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. I'll get to you when I'm not getting perfectly frozen. Please don't be mean. Please don't be mean. Not like this. No, that's being mean. Let's go into the corner and hiding. I'd like you to not go to the corner and hide. What? I panicked. I panicked because I looked at the timer and then looked down and went, ugh. I should have just moved right, but my finger was hovering left. So I would have died if I had actually clicked a button. I know me, I've learned my mistakes. Nice. Right, now to start playing. What is point collection and how does it work? The true goal is to actually make it to memory again, but with actually more points than I did before, where I'm sitting there going, why have I got so few? And I've made a mistake. That's fine. Damn. Oh. Can't escape me. Ooh. Can't escape that though. I do think I need to adjust this light above me slightly, because it is definitely, when I look down at myself, there is a certain amount of glare. I've reduced it from what it was earlier, but I'm still getting just enough to scare me. Whereas sometimes I just am like, wait, sort of go blind on a bullet. Like, again, I wasn't getting that before. I haven't moved any of my setup, so I don't quite know why I'm now suffering from like random extra glare, but yeah, I say if it could be updated, I managed to update it with something. Let's put it like that. The Battle Royale has a bunch of adjustments as well to its icons. It's fine, she's high. I don't mind that. She can stay up there, right? Can we make it without? That felt a little... Okay, me, okay. That we're never going to achieve that again, but like, you know, hey, I like your spirit. I like your spirit, kid. I could have dodged that, but I... No! She lost half a second. Half a second longer. I heard this, I could hear the sound, and I was like, maybe I'll make it. And then I just sort of hit one. That's fine, we don't need... Where we're going, we don't need lives, he says, lying completely out of his arse. Okay, cool. You know what? I didn't need to kill that fairy anyway. You see, you're not supposed to actually be allowed to spawn anything. So we tactically power cancel again. Yep, intentional planning. Have I screwed this up? No, because it can just dodge. It happened last time, actually. Now that I look at it, that's what I did last time when it was unintentional then, too. I mean, planned from the beginning. Like all good things, it's planned from the beginning. Can I kill one of these? It's an unfortunate setup for normal books, but that's okay. It's normal books. No one would die to normal books. I would die to normal Koumakyu apparently though. I thought I was going to make that. Once again, foiled by my own uncertainty of what the hitbox is ever again. Bubbles upsetting me as usual. I spent so long getting used to EOSD, and then proceeded to play every other game that isn't EOSD. I forgot how bubbles work. And we got no points again. I just feel like we're just doing terribly on points. I often do, but like, man, my Marisa points are weird. Oh no. Oh, that was a mistake. Yeah, I don't think it's enabled. Oh, shit. Stop the think. I don't think it's enabled. It's fine, we'll just play through and remember how... remind ourselves how we play this game. No, don't worry about it. I was going to make a mistake around there anyway, I think. I just took my brain off a second. Yeah, I think it's disabled at the minute because I disabled everything that interacted with, like, currency and stuff for the most part, just because of the way I was using it, like, for setting stuff up. Like, there are words in there that might make sense. Whoa, that was as a needlessly closer dodge than I intended it to be. That's a bad one. Are you... Actually, please. I will rescind that. I will rescind the pact to the Fumo later, if you like. You know what? That's fine. I didn't like where this run was going anyway, and we got ourselves into fireball hell. My god. I want to point out that earlier, besides Forest Blaze, we capped all of Patchy. I want to point that out because only Lord of Steel can confirm that happened. Like, it feels like a fever dream now that I'm looking at this. What are you doing, man? You know, when I started this, I was like, this will be easy. Marisa Razor is supposed to be a good shot. This will be no problem. I've done all this. I've done 2 ESD 1 CCs. How difficult would one more be? A hubris. I know it was half a year ago, but come on. Admittedly, as I was saying earlier, I don't like Marisa usually because I can't control her. I find her too far. You know, that's just about right. That's where I think that run was going. That run was like, was slightly off. Everything about that run was like it was about 5 pixels off every time. I feel like I was playing that entire run about 5 pixels different to where I wanted to be. Give me a second. I'm just going to try and readjust this light again. Right, I've moved it again so it's not casting quite as much light directly towards me, so it shouldn't be hitting my glasses in a funny way again. The other one's fine, not glaring at this angle. It's only when I turn to look at chat that happens. Yeah, I was definitely there's at least one death that was caused to the glare just like messing up where I'm looking, or like not allow me to see what I was looking at properly. Most of that was just me playing like a psychopath, which is a state of being for me, to be honest. So, right, come on, me. No, that's Rainbow. I know you want to go back to Rainbow. I don't want to go back to Rainbow. We're not allowed to go back. Like, I could just learn Royal Flare and just play Rainbow. I could do that. But, like, I have the option to take one thing to learn out of the list. Like, how hard could it be? Take one option out. That was my thought process. I was like, this will be fine. This will be a nice, quick, in-out 30-minute run. We'll be done. I'll be wondering what I'm going to do for the rest of the stream. Me, the ever-present disaster in my own streams. What if we just died? What if I threw for content? I've got to throw to keep the stream going. That's it. There we go. I found the spin. Yeah, I'm not actually like dying bad. I'm dying on purpose to keep the stream going. I I'm glad no one caught on to the fact that that's what I'm not doing. Only I don't, as long as I don't say it out loud and I keep these thoughts in my head. Rip. I'll jump a little harder than that. Why am I doing that like we're playing another game? Oh, USD, it's been too long. I'm sorry, I've forgotten how you work. I didn't mean to do this to you. So again, we didn't load Rumia in time. That's fine. Rumia never gets to come out. The Rumia Fumo is never allowed back out. She is in fact locked in containment. Don't hit those bullets. Okay, you just come straight to me. I say the Marisa on CC is literally entirely to unlock her for extra. So I want to do extra, but I'm also saving extra specifically to start Friday. I don't want to start extra today. Again, I have reason for that. On account of Friday being my birthday. So I need something very funny to do. As one of as a run. I need a comical run to do. So I figured I should probably attempt an extra, finally. But then, as a regular 1cc, I need to go back and do 6BIN. I'm never sure where she actually is. This is fine, right? Yeah, okay, it's not in her hitbox, that's all that matters. Isiglyphol. See, that's the wrong way. Don't perfect freeze me now. I do not wish to be perfectly frozen. Thank you. God, that got a little hairy. I won't lie, that got a little bit hairy there. I almost got perfectly frozen. Where is she? Where is she? Why is she over there? I mean, that is the plan, yes, I would like to. So the plan is literally, but my general plan is going in order for the most part. I'm just going normals in order is sort of the general route. Like after that 9 and then 10. So admittedly I only own up to 10 currently. That's also the thing. I need to not get 1cc's too quickly because I need to make all the Fumos for the later games. They're not ready yet. I'm still doing 10. If I get a quick 10 1cc, I'm in trouble. So, you know, I've got to throw that one for content. Right, I'm supposed to be on this side. Or, you know, maybe I'll take 4 years to get through 9. That'd be good for me. I mean, I say good for me, good for me in a certain sense. Okay, mailing. Oh, funny business. Now, that I thought I moved. And then I looked where I actually was, and it was where I still was? Like, I felt myself press down the button. Oh, fuck me. Okay, I'm now in my head about that one. I mean, clearly that's just proof that it's the easiest game. I mean, I don't know what proof anyone else needs. You know, I mean, do it in one weekend. I can't imagine. Can't be that hard, right? Right? Surely. I mean, yeah, I'm aware that your Mountain of Faith Rainbow Sea run is forever, but Mountain of Faith Rainbow Sea is a, you know, masochistic shot type. Like, what am I doing here? Maybe I should just learn. You know, maybe this isn't. Maybe this is a sign from like the universe. But I'm starting to believe this might be a sign from the universe that is just like forcing me to make bizarre movements. It's like, no, stop trying to cheese. Stop trying to cheat one spell card and just stop abandoning Rainbow, just go back to Rainbow. I'm like, okay, I will. Fine. Jeez. Again, I need the universe to I need people to understand, like, I was like 5 seconds from victory earlier in the run before the raid appeared. The run that literally happened right before the raid, I was like seconds from victory. It's hard to believe that looking at this, but that is typically how I play, I've noticed. I only have run that 1cc's or like death to the stupidest things you've ever seen. There is zero middle ground. It was very clear when I did the IN 1cc. My entire stream was just me constantly just dying to the weirdest things in all the weirdest possible places. And then suddenly I just locked in one run. Like I cleared it with so much left to spare. Rumia, stop throwing that at me. I'm playing with keyboard. I'm playing with I'm not playing with default keyboard layout, which can affect things, but it hasn't typically. That's definitely not why there are any issues on my end. I overthought what I was doing there. I almost made a mistake again. Every time I got so used to playing like IN. It's weird how after playing it for like 2 days, I suddenly have forgotten how to play a game that isn't it. That I can't just like run up to the start. But yes, I am using a keyboard, so I'm not using default controls. What you see up in the corner is not my real presses. They're technically what they're being pressed. They're just not what I'm clicking. I went the other way. Why did I go the other way? If I explain what buttons I'm using, it'll be... It's an interesting layout, is all I'm gonna say. It's remarkably comfortable for me to do, but it's definitely unorthodox, let's put it like that. I die. Please be nice to me. It's fairly nice. Not feeling quite nice enough to get bonus points, but you know. I want to be on the other side of the screen. Still not there. I keep doing it. I keep wanting to go for it. I keep wanting to collect, because I'm so used to playing like Reimu where I've got it by now. I'm so used to maneuvering her. Not there, it's not doing it. Oh, come on, Jono, have some mercy. Speaking of having mercy... Well... I can feel that bullet. That bullet is it's a literal definition of a graze. I couldn't have grazed that much harder if I tried. It was. I think Marisa licked it. It's certainly close enough to. Right. No more stupid maneuvers. Only stupid actions, no maneuvers. I want to be over here. Whoa, okay, yeah, for some reason it's this that I have trouble seeing properly what I'm doing on. Like, that's one of the ones where I'm definitely having, my eyesight is kicking in for some reason. It's probably, could also be part of the colour blindness that is messing up with Marisa's like shot overlaying on the bullets and they're disappearing at a certain point. That can happen. I've had it happen on a couple of things before, so it wouldn't be the first time, but I've just, it's also explain why I've never noticed it before in anything else. Like, the Christmas trees are in fact causing issues. Which, if the case, sounds even more like reasons not to, like, you know, not to be playing it. But what do I know? I just die here. It's fine. I should have taken the, just gone for the shootings. Yeah, do not point a collection there. It is a silly place. Now, you've got good resources. Be willing to use the damn things. Like that. You know what? Just use them. Just use them. We've got them. I thought I was past that. I didn't use it there because I generally thought I was past that and I was looking to what was next. I guess the angle was slightly off. It is annoying. Like how reliably I'm now just getting random full power cancels at this spot. Like, it keeps happening to me because I keep having the same issue. Don't die to Touhou again. Or if need be, bomb. That's fine. It's a good kill. It's a very quick kill actually, by based on how long it takes for them to appear. Much quicker than I'm used to. Marisa finally doing her damage. It's a Christmas miracle. Very early Christmas miracle if it is. That fairy did think about it though. Don't look too high. I know what's happening here. I'm overthinking this. It's fine. Just take the dodge. Was it not dead? I'm sorry, why were you not dead? I don't know if I killed it right as I bombed or what, but that fairy should not still been alive. Okay. Okay. Actually, please, I'll be nice to you, Fumo, later if you just, like, give me a nice clean run. Yeah? Oh. Hat the large Fumo later, please. That's fine. Ooh, I was going to go for it and I panicked. I didn't think to do it immediately, and now I am completely out of position, so that's fine. That was my fault rather than Patchy trying to kill me. Though I could do with this being over. Actually, if you fancied sort of stopping that, whatever you're doing. Oh, Jesus. What are your hitboxes? What is a fireball? Okay, we actually capped that somehow. That's a first. Means I have a bomb spare for this nonsense. I don't have a bomb spare because I didn't have one. I didn't look at my resources at all. I did not look at my resources at all. I was just like, yeah, I know, I've got a bomb to get out of that pickle. I might have, tried marginally harder to dodge if I'd known. Anytime today, I can come down. Why do I always forget? Why do I always, like, overdo it? Now we haven't actually killed any of these. I have a tendency to overcorrect that for some reason, even though I know it's how easy it is. I always overcorrect it. Oh, bugger. Okay, that's just me playing like an idiot. And now this thing's rank is bizarre. What is this psycho rank? Like, everything about it is wrong. I hate it so much. Go back the other way. Come on, Sakia, come over. There we go, right. I moved when I was doing it, and I realised the setup again. I keep doing that one. Don't know. It's part of the not being prepared for it, I guess. I thought I was going to still have a moment left on the, like at least a moment of spam left, I guess. That's fine. I figured she'd die before that. Jesus Christ. I do not like this. Oh sir, I do not like it. Yeah, no, I should have been aggressive about moving there, I wasn't. Didn't actually spot my route through it. Kill before. Don't know where Sakia is on the screen. I actually thought I was past that, but that's just knife hitboxes doing what they do. Yeah, no, I didn't make a move. I didn't make a maneuver I should have done there. I backed into it. I just backed into it. I was fine. I didn't need to make that move. I just rolled backwards straight into it like well, I don't know what like, but it wasn't anything good. Oh hey look, comically low points again. Nice being nice with one of them. The second one was just straight. Just me being me. God fairies, please. Now, this is familiar. We've been here before. Yeah, okay, no. I wasn't taking it. I'm not taking these silly buggers again. It's fine, only the one. 2-3. Once again, we've been here before. I've seen this game. we've been 2-3 before. I think it was 2-3 we started last time. And I just made some big boo-boos. It's doable, I just need to not, like, you know, anything too weird. Good star, David, please. Where are you? Look. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I didn't take that correctly. I didn't take that move correctly at all. Did not make that right. Right, okay. Let's Okay, Scarlet Neverworld, I've capped it once. It was a very long time ago. I'm never doing it again. I don't need to do it again. Right, this is where we started making mistakes last time. Because yes, I misjudged this really badly every time. I just sort of... Okay, thankfully it didn't have to do much to me. And clear a bit of this out. Don't like how far over I am, but whatever. I'm not actually going to hit you. At least you came over to me this time. Second bubbles, that's fine. Before that, Scarlet Shoe, I hate. This is probably a bomb. Yes, just I didn't judge the position that I was going to be in. Now once again we're just in the wrong position. Oh, I really don't like this. So close to a life as well. No, I didn't like where that was coming in at me from. Might have been okay, but... Fuck. Should have realised that. No! I clicked bomb! I clicked it! I physically clicked it! I physically clicked it! No! I physically clicked it! I literally pressed it! I did! I promise you! There! There in the corner! I cannot believe that! Oh, that's so frustrating. Because I saw it coming. I realised what was about to happen. So I reacted to it, and apparently I didn't react hard enough. It worked fine every other time. Otherwise clutch trying for it to go off. Nah, bollocks of that. Back to beginning for you. I mean, throwing for content. That's right. Yes. There's only throwing for content, never intentional death. Never accidental death, sorry, I mean. Oh. Haunting. Right. Thank you for dying on time this time, Rumia. Only I had that slightly more points that I wanted as well. But this error, I can just think of several things that could have been ever so slightly better. Not many. I don't know, there's quite a few things, but like, just needed just a little tiny bit. Just a teensy tiny bit. Oh well, never mind. Think about this, run. There was no other run, this is still first try. Hey look, I didn't forget which game I'm playing this time. That's nice. That makes a change of pace. Oh, look, we allowed Rumia to appear. He actually spent more than like instantaneous changeover. No speed, no speed. No speed, only suffering. No, my pea. My big pea. I wanted that. Why did it have to be behind the wall of fairies? Right. That looks right. Oh, here we are again, Icicle Fall. I don't like Icicle Fall based purely on the basis that it's easy spell, and thus I know it's easy, which means I am most afraid to balls it up. I'm the guy who gets most nervous about the easier spells. Because I'm like, but what if I do balls it up? Heart leapt into my throat once again. Cherno, you are really making me work for this today. Thank God you didn't fire that one directly at me. I might have cried. Please, Cherno, I want Perfect Freeze to be over. I want off Miss Cherno's wild ride, thank you. I really want to avoid using resources on Cherno, please. Thank you for allowing me to pass. is the spell I'm not liking on this shot type? Thank you for being kind. Right. Healing. Hello again. When have we met before? Literally the last run. Right. Uh-oh. Oh boy, I got... Okay, sure. You know what? I'll take all of those events that happen in short succession there that probably should not have. A lot of things there felt like they shouldn't have happened. No. Not again. Yeah, no, I saw that one coming. I saw ya. Oh, I... Num 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 num. Num 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 num. Whatever. Oh boy. Oh, it's all going off slightly off course. I didn't move, so I've royally confused this. Oh no. Oh no. mistakes were made. Right. Actually, hello again. I really was hoping to not be here again. As much as I enjoy spending time with you, I'd rather it was under better circumstances than this. I might have made that, I'm not sure. That was a little suspect. Speaking of a little suspect, hey look, I gotta do acting shine without a bomb. I can do it. I've done it before. Hey look, I've got to do Forest Blaze without a bomb. Also technically done it once before, but... oh, where are those fireballs going? Hachi? Hachi, please. Hachi, please. Hachi, please. Okay, Megalith. Probably didn't need that, but at this point I am not taking no for an answer or chances for an answer or anything for an answer. No answers. Okay. Right. Wow, this feels familiar. I know my stream title says I've got a bit of deja vu, but I wasn't meaning like this. I didn't mean it to mean like a Groundhog Day myself through this. Okay. Interesting. Cool. Cool. Yep, that's fine. You know what? I didn't want it anyway. Sakia, please come back over. Why am I screwing this up? Okay. Okay, well, we didn't make any panic movements there that time, so that's nice. That's a nice change. I really miss Rainbow clearing that in one cycle. Oh, and we got the positioning. Make sure I use it. Yep. I saw where that was going just in time. Whoa, hello. Yeah, no, nice. No, that's fine. Oh, it came off the side of the screen. I actually made it through everything else. I made it through the worst of it. Okay. Well, we at least have the power cancel again, I suppose. That's something. There, we tried it. Might be ready on Meek. Yeah, no, that was gonna get me. Might have not, but it's not worth it. Right. Okay, we have more stats. We're still comically low on points, as I always am. So, Marisa worse. Every time I play Marisa, I get less points. Don't know what it is about Marisa, but I just cannot. Rainbow, I can comfortably get like max lives at the final extend on normal, but like Marisa, I never can. I feel like that's wrong. Right. That was gonna hit me. Good star, David, please. He's on the opposite side of the entire field. There we are, so as he come back to me. I was going to move out. I realised I'd moved in an awkward fashion there. Oh, this is wrong. Okay, somehow I'm alive. Somehow I'm alive through that. I didn't expect to be. So we get to bomb through Scarlet Netherworld, because fuck Scarlet Netherworld. Oh god. Forgot how fast that comes out. That would have been real fucking embarrassing. Look at all these places that have been embarrassing to die. That would have been peak. Right. No light, no bombs, so... Whew. We're not getting any more of that shit. Alright, Scarlet shoot. Yeah, I didn't see a way through for me. Right, clear the opening wave, always nice. Probably didn't need it, but I'm preemptively bombing at this point. Speaking of, it's fine, 2 lives. There we go. Now that technically makes it my best run actually, because original clear was 0-0 with Raven B, and my Marisa B was 1 and 0, I think. So technically 2-0 is an improvement. Oh, thank you. Settings. I do. Boy. That sure was. Sure was a maybe work for that one, huh? Well, I have Marisa Ray unlocked now. Thank you, by the way. Yeah, so we have Marisa Ray unlocked, so we can make use of, you know, if I want to for Friday. Thing is, I have to be sort of, you know, decide I want to do that. I wanted to have the option available to me. Oh boy. Out here stressing me out. Some of these are stressing me out. And me. I like that I have one that's just called Ah! Yes, we put you under put you under there. CC. Yeah, it'll tell me what it is anyway, so that's all good. All right, lovely. While I have a quick think, let me sit on good music and think about my life choices at this point. So yeah, that's a good solid 2 hours, two and a bit hours. Yeah, I'll call it there then. I'm not going to do anything extra. If I had managed to get it early, I was going to do some other stuff, but it's not really worth it. And I had open until 11 for like if I wanted to stay on, but if I need to stay on for anything, but I don't. We've done it, and there isn't really enough time to start something new. So yeah, I'm going to call it there. I need to find someone to raid, which is a whole thing unto itself. That means I actually have to look at the universe out there. Thank you all still for being here, and thank you to everyone who came over. Thank you to Saris again for the raid, and for any raiders who have stuck around. I am, of course, TheManOLore. I stream currently on Tuesdays and Fridays from 8 PM GMT, so obviously 9 PM in Europe, and what? I know this, I should know this, 3 PM Eastern and midday Pacific are my times, and it's something like 3 or 4 in the morning in JST if I recall correctly. It's ridiculous. But yeah, those are my times. I'll be back on Friday. Friday is going to be an important one because if I've played my cards right, and I think I have, this stream in particular will give me affiliate finally. I finally have unlocked it from this particular stream, so I'll have that in time for Friday. And Friday as well also happens to be my birthday, so it's going to be a birthday stream. I don't know everything I plan to do. I plan to be miserable in against Flandre for a bit, and then who knows. I'm working out what I want to do exactly, but I will say I'll be around then, and yeah, it should be fun. You want to make sure that you catch me live, if you're watching, please feel free to follow. Follows are not announced, so you can do so quietly. The most that happens is a Fumo gets thrown at my head, but it does not say who you are. If you are someone like me who usually quietly follows people because you lurk in most channels, just put that out there. Otherwise, yeah, I will say I'll be back on Friday, and we'll see where that takes us. So let's find someone to raid. Following list. Or Steel, if you have any ideas, I will take them, but I am just going through. There is... what are our options? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. At least not really on the like Touhou list. There's not many people I would raid into that are people I know necessarily. I did see in the Discord that Rumi went live, I might go over there. I know it's not Touhou, but I might raid into Rumi just as sort of, you know, friends of the group. One of these buttons does that. Allow my stuff to actually load. Oh, I know, but I don't know. I like to do it through the sort of official way. I could do it by /raid, but this way, if I do it this way, I don't have to remember how people spell their channel names. That's the real secret. Okay, there we are. Right, so again, I'll be back on Friday for my birthday stream. I hope to see some people then. Not, thank you for being along, and yeah, I'll see you folks in the next stream or one stream coming up. Till then, folks, have a good one.